Have you been given the diagnosis of unexplained infertility? If you have, come join me. I have some good news and some bad news. I'm Denise Noyer-Erez, and I am your fertility godmother, and I help women save time and pain on their path to pregnancy. So grab your tea and come join me as we talk about unexplained infertility. Hello, so good to see you. Hi, Navita. How are you? I hope you're still doing well. You had some good news. Hi, Bobo, 2010. Hi, Haley. All right, so unexplained infertility, like what is that, right? Usually you've been trying to get pregnant for at least 6 months. Oh, so good. Yay, I'm so happy for you. Sorry, I just got some good news I'm really happy about. My heart is full. Oh, you're so sweet. Okay, so anyways, I want to talk to you about unexplained infertility today. And sorry, I'm really distracted because someone on here just shared some amazing news, and I'm just really, really happy for her. She's been struggling with infertility for a long time, and she's pregnant because she made some really great choices and some really great decisions, and things are going well for her, so I'm so excited. Okay, so back to you. Unexplained infertility, grab your tea. So unexplained infertility really isn't unexplained, right? So I have some good news about it and some bad news. The good news is that if you've been checked out and they can't find anything wrong, then there's nothing wrong and you can get pregnant. So I don't want you to own the word infertility. Maybe it's just delayed. Maybe there hasn't been somebody to take a deeper look at your case and figure out what really is going on with you, what needs to shift, whether it's a lifestyle change, whether it's some dietary changes, whether it's some thoughts that can be going on. So there's a couple things that can be really take a look at. So I want to share with you some things that you can start looking at that maybe you can fix, you can address, and that would be such things as your digestion. So digestion, if you think about it, if you're having digestive issues, if you're getting bloated after eating, you have stomach pain after eating, if you're constipated, if you're too loose, like if you feel bloated, those are some signs that there's something going on in your digestive system, right? That it needs to be strengthened. So something that you can do for that would be, I really promote having a lot of vegetables, right? You need to have a lot of vegetables. So one of the things that you need to possibly do is not eat too many raw vegetables. So there's a nice combination between raw vegetables and cooked vegetables. I like them both. They both have benefits. The problem with too much raw vegetables, it's really hard to digest, and you might not be able to break down all the nutrients that you need from the vegetables that you're getting. They're very cold, right? And they make your digestive system work hard. So one thing that you can do is like cook them just a little bit, just a couple minutes. So if you like to nosh on, I have a patient who's going through this right now, and she eats so many raw vegetables. Like that's all she noshes on. Noshes is snacking on all day long. That's like she eats a lot of them, but she's been really struggling and getting bloated. So I told her, I made the suggestion that, you just make a big batch of maybe steamed vegetables or roast them or even saute them for just a couple minutes, so that you don't have they're still hard. You don't have to eat them fresh, but you could eat them later, maybe at room temperature, so it's not so hard on your digestive system. You don't want to overcook your vegetables, right? Because then you're going to kill all the nutrition that you think you're getting from them. But there's so many things that you can get. So if that's something that's going on for you, if you tend to be really cold, if you tend to not have circulation, if you tend to have some digestive issues, those are things that can be corrected. That can help you with your fertility, with your overall health. So maybe there's something going on there. The other thing to look at is your menstrual cycle. Your menstrual cycle, the length of it is important. when you're ovulating is important. Is your fertile mucus lining up with your ovulation, right? So those are things that are going to be really helpful for you to look at. What color is your blood and as you're bleeding? Because that'll give you a sign of if you're having good circulation, and you need good blood flow into the uterus, right? Into your reproductive organs, into the ovaries, because that's our blood has all our nutrients in it. So that's what's going to nourish your uterus and nourish your ovaries and nourish the placenta and nourish your baby. So that is a sign. I just got off the phone with a patient this morning, and we were talking about her. She has really bad, painful periods, and they keep getting worse. And she hasn't been able to get pregnant. So what we're going to be focusing on, and there's no reason, everything looks good. So we're going to be focusing on helping her have really healthy menstrual cycles. That's a big key, is to have really healthy menstrual cycles so that you don't have a lot of pain. There's a big misconception about being able to have pain. Being able to manage your pain, right? Like, we're supposed to just deal with the pain, take a pain medication, go on the birth control pill. Those were her options. Go on the birth control pill. She wants to get pregnant, or just deal with the pain, or take a bunch of pain medication. But that's not your only option. You can definitely do things to help your menstrual cycle be healthy. Diet is so big, ladies. Diet is so big and so important. And sometimes, making sure that you're getting enough nutrients from the vegetables, not too cold, is important. But paying attention to see what you eat, how it affects you, how it makes you feel when you eat it. And sometimes you might not feel good immediately after, right? Do you know what I'm talking about? It's like, for example, too much sugar might make you feel a little tired. You may not know why. Or maybe if you have too much bread, you might feel sometimes if I have not a high quality bread, I might get like this really gentle sensation in my body, like this warmth in my stomach, and I don't like it. It's not a comfortable feeling. It's like there's something off there, and your body will tell you. So start listening to it. Start asking yourself some questions about what's going on. The other thing that can really impact your fertility, for the unexplained infertility and just fertility in general, is our thoughts, the stress that we are under. So I'm not saying relax, I'm saying we need to manage our stress. It's really important. If we're under the constant stress. Now, we're made to handle stress, but it's a constant stress. We need recovery time. We all need some recovery time. And when you think about stress, is vasoconstriction. It's the nerves firing. It's everything's tense and tight. You need to, for fertility, we want to be open. We want blood to be flowing. We want to be, it's a very feminine energy. So that's really important to make sure that you balance it, that you have really good tools, and that you're resourceful, and you keep filling your toolbox on ways to manage the stressful situations and the times, and that you get that recovery time. So important for you. All right. Hi, Jamie Cherry. Hi, G3XO. What's that? Let's see. Okay, so Navita. Hi, Hira. Let's see. Oh, I can share. Okay, Navita, I'm so excited for you. And you helped me a lot too. You also gave me lots of good tips. Thank you, Navita. I'm really, really happy for you. What about the beetroots and apple juice? Instead of beetroot, eat with salad. I'm not sure I understand, Navita. Beets are fantastic. I love beets. They're really high in iron. They're really high in B vitamins. Beets are really helpful. They're kind of the shape of the uterus, if you will. So I recommend to really have some beets. You have to be careful though with like beet juice or having too many beets, because it can be a little bit hard on the liver. But they're very healthy. They're very good for you, and I like them because they're the shape of the uterus. I'm partial to that. In Chinese medicine, there's a philosophy called like cure like. So you eat like eggs to help nourish your eggs, and you eat maybe an avocado can also look like a shape of the uterus, right? And has all those healthy oils and fats in there for the avocado that helps really nourish your whole body. Those are important. What's the best to eat if trying to conceive baby? You're struggling. ATM. What's ATM? The best things to eat, it really depends on what's going on for you. So some people you know, you need to have more vegetables. And like I was just going through, you have to pay attention to. So usually I'll recommend in general, like almost a 50-50 of raw vegetables and cooked vegetables. But if you're having some symptoms of feeling bloated or having some digestive issues, then you're gonna want to have more cooked vegetables. I'm a big fan of smoothies, and I always recommend that when you have a smoothie that you add some ginger or some cinnamon, and don't put too much ice in your smoothie because it's really hard on the digestive system. So smoothies are great when you balance them out with your vegetables, your fruit, your protein, your fat, right? And you're doing not juicing, but a smoothie. And you add your ginger or some cinnamon or some turmeric in there to help balance it out, because those are more warming foods, right, or spices. So it helps balance it out, so it's not so hard on the digestive system. Ginger is very popular for digestion. So if you like ginger, it's really warm and it's really helpful. It's good for your immune system, like so many things, right? So if you like smoothies, which I love to do my smoothies, then that would be a way to kind of help balance that out. All right, what else would oh, hi Georgia. Okay, G3, hi, nice to meet you. By the way, sorry for the nickname. Oh, it's okay. I know how that works. All right. Hello, Humera. I have iron deficiency after pregnancy. My nurse said don't take an iron vitamin. Improve your diet. So yes, diet is great if you can. There's some really great iron supplements. The problem with iron supplement is it can cause constipation, but if you get a good quality supplement, it can be helpful for you. So if you're not that low, Navita, in your iron, then definitely try to have more beets, more spinach, more red meat, and to help boost your iron. But if you need the supplement, you know, if one of the side effects of not having enough iron is not getting enough blood, not getting enough nourishment, and then it can also affect your energy. So iron is actually really important. So there's some really good supplements out there. You just need to get a high quality one. Can I put spinach in a smoothie and then have it in a salad the same day? Would this be too much iron? No, hi Hira. No, honey, it's not too much iron. What? That would not too much iron at all. And yes, you can put spinach in your smoothie. I love to put like at least 2 cups. I like to put about 2 cups of spinach in my smoothie. But again, you want to balance it out so it's not too cold, right? You want to put some ginger in there, or put some put some ginger in there, or some cinnamon or some turmeric to help so it's not so cold, not so hard on the digestive system. And in the beginning, you know, in the beginning it feels really good, but over time it can accumulate. So there's these things that we do, these patterns, these habits that we have that we think aren't really hurting us because it's just a little bit, but there's accumulation. There's a cumulative effect of everything that we do. And even if so that's why I say make sure that you're balancing it out. So even if you're not doing a smoothie every day, that's great. I mean, if you're not putting like cinnamon in your smoothie every day, that's fine. But if you tend to be somebody with more of digestive issues, then you really want to make sure you're taking care of your stomach and giving it that help that you need. Hi, Jamie. I don't know if I said hi to you. Good to see you here. All right. I have a vitamin B12 deficiency and high testosterone. We're trying to conceive. What do you suggest for me? Well, you probably want to take some B complex, and maybe there's that's a little bit in depth. I need to know a little bit more information. I'm happy to hop on a call with you and discuss that more in depth with you so I can help you. Multivitamin gummies. No. No, we don't know. I love those multivitamin gummies. They're like, I'm being sarcastic. No, that's not really giving you what you need, sweetheart. You definitely want to get a good, high quality prenatal vitamin. And since you're trying to conceive, you definitely want, hi Lindsay, fun to see you here. Since you're trying to conceive, you definitely want to be on a prenatal vitamin, because it's made specifically for you to try to get pregnant. And it has the proper balance of vitamins. So one of the misleading things we think about is that anything natural we can take isn't going to hurt us, but that's not the case. So no on the gummies. I'm playing with you with the finger. I hope that's yes, definitely get a high quality prenatal vitamin. I believe I have a link in my bio that can lead you to some suggestions for a good quality prenatal. Please no gummies. All right, ladies, that was fun. I loved all your questions today. I loved all your engagement. I can't wait to see you here next week. If you have unexplained infertility, just a quick recap. I don't believe you do. I just believe we haven't figured out what's going on. And the good news is there's nothing anatomical that can bother you, that can stop you from getting pregnant. And so if that's the case, then all I need to do is figure out what's going on, do a little adjustment, and you'll be on your way. All right, here's to your health and your fertility. I'm Denise Noyer-Erez. I'm your fertility godmother, and I will see you next time. How can you call me? You can click the link in my bio, and I'm happy to set up a time with you. Thank you, Hira. Mwah. Love you. Take care, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.